day you woke up intending to go back home. You had a flight for 7:45 p.m., and right when you think you're about to board, it's canceled. You're in Washington, D.C. alone. You've never experienced this before. Your entire life has been walking in the shadows of your siblings and your friends. You just followed in the footsteps of other people. When you looked at the board and saw your flight was canceled, you felt excited. So you decided to go at this alone, unexperienced. You go to the desk to figure this out, and they offer you a free hotel, a free food voucher, and a first-class flight the following night. Most people would be upset getting their flight canceled, but you're not. You saw it as an opportunity to get uncomfortable and do the things you never would. You get to your hotel, shower, and now it's 9 p.m. You sit there thinking about how you feel bliss. Everything is feeling unpredictable, but in a good way. You decide to explore the city, doing things you don't normally do. You go out alone, you stop by a few clubs, you meet new people, you stop by at the places that give you new feelings. You ride the electric bikes in DC all along the highway while Apple Maps takes you to the interstate. You realize that you're doing something unexpected, totally unplanned, and totally new. As you keep riding, you come across a bridge, and overlooking the bridge is the city of DC. You see the lights and the boats and the calming water. You see the monuments floating in the fog, and at this point, it's past 3 a.m., and now you're on the road with just you. And tonight, you met a ton of people and did things you never would have. You went to places you never have. You got uncomfortable when discomfort reared its head. And you have a realization that still lingers with you the next day. The things you avoided for so long, the things you always looked down on, are the same things that you just did that changed your perspective on life. So I've always been the type of guy who pretty much just works. Not necessarily as a job setting, but I never do anything that's classified as fun. You can look back at videos I literally made 4 years ago. I'd wake up at 4:30 a.m. and I'd go to the gym, and that was my life at that moment. Here, today, you go upstairs and you see the workstation that I'm always at, doing work, just doing tasks. And then you see the downstairs where we pack all of the orders, write our handwritten messages. And I was always shy. I was always afraid of doing the things like going clubbing, doing the things like going alone at night somewhere. That just has never been me. For months, I've been telling my friends and I've been telling my brothers that I feel like the thing I need is to travel solo. Just to go solo so that it's completely me and I make every decision there. And this turned out to be the opportunity. It almost felt like the universe was literally just putting this in my lap. So when I found out my flight was canceled, I just sat there smiling at the screen. My immediate thought was, I have the chance to be solo and to do uncomfortable things I normally wouldn't. And that's exactly what I did. And I was vibing, alone, in a place I knew zero people, literally no one, and something so unpredicted. And there's something beautiful about that. It was such an unpredicted thing that happened, and I started seeing the beauty in it. I don't usually thrive in places that are unpredicted, and for some reason, this unpredictability is the reason why I loved it so much. And I hope to do it again.